And if anybody writes Deontay Wilder off, they're a bigger mug than I ever thought was possible.
Wow. Wow.
Hi, this is Joe Cortez. You're watching ShowBizz, the adult.
Oh, this is Bernard Hopkins, ShowBizz, the adult. I'm out.
Oops. Up off net. Up off net. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look. So, Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, has some words to say about Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and Anthony A.J. Joshua. Oops! Alright, man, look. Let's get to the reaction. First, I want to say this. I will be going live this weekend for the UFC event where Dustin Poirier, he takes on Dan Hooker. Hey, that's going to be one heck of a fight. But first, bottled water, room temperature. Dan Hooker versus Dustin Poirier. Look, this is what I have to say about that. I like both of those boys. Okay, I think both of those boys can bang. Dustin Poirier, his rear naked choke with Habib, but he was letting his hands ride at first. He's been out the game a little bit, sitting sideline a little bit. But I love his wins against Eddie Alvarez and Justin Gaethje. So Dustin Poirier, he's something else. I do remember when my boy got him though, when Michael Johnson got him. But as far as Dan Hooker, he's a beast. You're beating Gilbert Burns and stuff like that. He's a wild man, okay? Bottled water, room temperature. Now, my question is, who do you have your money on? Go to busr.com/showbiz. Go ahead and place your bets. As of now, I don't have a horse in the race yet. I'm leaning towards Poirier, but Poirier's been out the game a little bit, and Hooker's been calling out Poirier for a while now. So he's been winning that fight. He's hungry. Okay, so I'm on the fence a little bit right now. If you know who you will be betting for, go to busr.com/showbiz. You get perks for being a show business partner, getting 20% off. Now, let's do this live reaction to Tyson the Gypsy King Fury speaking on his third fight with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and a little bit on Anthony A.J. Joshua.
So if I got a phone call and said, right, you've got 6 weeks to fight, I'd be ready.
Wow.
Do you have any doubt in your mind that Deontay Wilder will be ready to...
No, I don't.
No.
I don't have any doubts. No.
Wow. Cutting right off. I'm pretty sure he's going to speak on a lot of respect for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I think what the interviewer was going to say is, do you have doubts that that Deontay Wilder would be ready for the third fight? He's like, no, hell no. Let's see what he has to say here.
Let me tell you, and I'll tell the whole boxing world now, because I know they're going to be watching eagerly and anticipating what I'm going to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Deontay Wilder is a beast.
What?
He's a
Wait a minute. Time to eat, boy. Yeah, I love that. You know what? Hold on. I gotta stop there. Look, I love that when you give your rival some respect. This is what I don't get. I don't get when a fighter totally disrespects his opponent to the point of calling him nothing. But then if or when he beats his opponent, he wants credibility for the defeat. No, you convinced us he was a nobody. You convinced us. Now you want people to give you love for defeating the guy that you convinced the fans that he's a nobody. Not Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Though he made Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder look like a nobody the second fight, he knows that he's a beast. I love this. Speak on it.
a lion. He is a king.
Yep.
He's a world champion heavyweight boxer.
Respect.
And, you know, no matter which king it's been, They all have slip-ups now and again. Every one of them, whether it's in sports or whether it's in ruling or whatever. And I believe that was one of Deontay Wilder's little trip moments.
Look at that! Look at that! He even knows that was Deontay. That wasn't the best Wilder. I'm not saying that Tyson the Gypsy King Fury isn't a better fighter. I think he's a better fighter than Deontay Wilder. I'm pretty sure Tyson Gypsy King Fury, he himself believes he's a better fighter than Deontay Wilder. But that second fight, looking the way it looked, okay, how badly Deontay Wilder performed, he knows himself that that wasn't the best Wilder. All right, so he's going to be ready for a better Wilder than the one that showed up. This is why he's a great fighter. You have to respect who you're going up against. That's how you defeat him. You don't go in there disrespecting guys the way you fans do. You don't do that. If you are a fighter, you're a fighter. You better respect him or it'll be a bad night for you. I love it. Love it.
Of them, hurdles in the road. And it's about how we deal with them hurdles in the road.
Nice.
And I'm a big believer in it, and I can stand and say it because I've been there and done it. It's not what puts us down, but how we get back up from it.
Speak
and,
on it! Time to eat, boy! I love it. I love it.
Man's character is only justified by adversity in his life.
Yeah.
And if everything's smooth sailing all the time, we don't know how strong of a character we really are. And there's a song that I like to use this.
That was the best thing for. I told you, every fighter needs an ass whooping. I told you that. And every time somebody tells me, well, how about Floyd Money Mayweather? Did he get his ass? He did. He did. He just learned from it without taking an official loss against Castillo. Every fighter needs an ass whooping to improve. Okay? Deontay Wilder, he got his. All right? And everybody throwing him away all of a sudden call him a bum and trash and stuff like that. That's not the case. That's not the case. He's still the guy that he was. Okay, if someone was to rebuttal that and say he was always a bum, then, it is what it is. But Tyson Gypsy King Fury's been in there. He's been touched by Deontay Wilder. You haven't. So my thing is, you may want to listen to Tyson Gypsy King Fury on who's a beast and who's not. So he said Deontay Wilder's a beast. I love that.
With the sunshine, there has to be a little rain sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think Deontay Wilder, his little bit of rainy time is with me, and it'll stay with me. But as soon as he gets past that, it'll be back sunshine again. And if anybody writes Deontay Wilder off, they're a bigger mug than I ever thought was possible.
Wow. Whoever writes him off is a bigger mug. I'm going to go on the record and say this. I don't think Deontay Wilder has much of a chance against Tyson Fury now. I can officially say that. If that makes me, did he say a mug or whatever he called? Then, it is what it is. I don't think Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder has much of a chance against Tyson Fury now. Because Tyson Fury is already a seasoned fighter. I'm talking about knowing the sweet science, and he approached the game as a boxer, as a technician. With that said, he survived the first fight, learned from that, adjusted his whole game, TKO'd him the second time. I don't see the third time Tyson Fury taking a step back. I see him actually even improving on the way he dismantles Deontay Wilder. I think he just got Deontay Wilder's number. But with that said, though, I love the respect that he's given his opponent.
Because Deontay Wilder, barring none, even today, is the most dangerous heavyweight alive.
True.
And he
Facts.
would wipe the floor with every other single heavyweight out there, apart from myself.
Wow.
And I also believe that
He said he'll wipe the floor with everybody, including AJ. Wow.
Usyk would give him problems.
Usyk would
They're
give him
the only
problems.
two people in the heavyweight division alive today that could give Deontay Wilder trouble.
Tyson Fury said him and Usyk are the only two that could give him problems. That makes sense because Deontay Wilder, not the greatest technical fighter in the world. Okay, so he's thinking somebody with a huge amount of technical skills. But I still think AJ would give Deontay Wilder issues. I do. I think AJ. I think he's disrespecting AJ a little bit. I think AJ would get. I don't think Deontay Wilder wipes the floor with AJ. I don't think AJ wipes the floor with him. I think it's one hell of an offensive fight.
That's myself and Alexander Usyk. One,
Yep.
because I'm an absolute beast, warrior, legend, lineal champion. And Usyk, because he's a master southpaw slick boxer.
Yep.
And he's had a lot of experience, and he
I got you.
knows how to deal with punches and with power punches and all.
We'll see what happens this next fight with Chisora. If he looks great against Chisora, if he looks the way Usyk always looks, then all
that sort of stuff. So yeah, only two people could maybe deal with him, is me and him. And if he hit me clean, he'd put me into next week.
Wow.
And if he hit old Usyk clean, he'd put him into next month.
Yeah.
So yeah, do not write Deontay Wilder off just yet. I will train and dedicate harder for the third fight than I did for the first and second fight.
Nice.
I don't think I can train any harder.
Nice.
Because that's just ludicrous and stupid, because I leave it all in the gym.
He said that he's going to train harder for this fight than his other fights, though he feels he can't really train any much harder. But that's the mentality on how he's approaching Deontay Wilder in the third fight. He's not underestimating him at all. Okay, why? He wants to defend that title. He wants to be an all-time great. I like this version of Tyson the Gypsy King Fury more than how he was sounding before the second Deontay Wilder fight when he said he only got like 3 fights in him. I like this version of Tyson Gypsy King Fury. He can mess around and do some fantastic, great things. As far as Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, him not being washed up, I said it before. Just like the Motor City Cobra, Tommy the Hitman Hearns. He just couldn't get past Iran Barkley. But that doesn't mean he wasn't a great fighter. He just couldn't get past Iran Barkley. That happens. Okay, sometimes you just can't get past a guy. Okay, I don't know if Deontay Wilder can get past Tyson, but everybody else, like I said before, I think Deontay Wilder destroys Dillian White. I do. I do. So I feel what he's saying. He's definitely not washed up. I just don't think he can get past the Gypsy King.
But one thing I will do is I will dedicate my life and soul and every bit of strength, and I'll push it in the right direction when I go to fight Wilder for the third time.
Nice.
Because that is the type of respect that Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, needs.
Absolutely.
The ultimate respect from any man.
Absolutely.
Because it only takes one punch from that man, and it's game over, man.
He felt it. He's not just talking. He felt it. He was out. Sleep. He knows, man. He knows. His legs went out. He was gone. He don't even remember. He knows.
Tyson, straight after your fight, in your dressing room, I spoke to your brother Huey. Before he even commented on your win, he said, in the morning, don't start calling Deontay Wilder a bum now because he's been beat.
Fact.
Give you the credit and also give Wilder the credit as well. There are people out there that would have started saying, oh, he wasn't good anyway. But beforehand, he was an absolute killer, Wilder.
Yeah. Well, in my book, the man's a legendary heavyweight. He'll go down as one of the greats of our generation. And just because he's lost a fight to me, the world's greatest heavyweight, I don't disrespect him. I never have. I never underestimate him, and he has my utmost respect and admiration because he's been heavyweight champion of the world and made 11 defenses and was world champion for over 5 years.
That's what I said. That's what I said. When people think I'm sitting here capping, I'm like, he took his first loss against the #1 heavyweight in the world. He's done. You've seen my live streams when I said that. Oh, Wilder's done because he lost to the #1 heavyweight in the world? Are you kidding me? The guy isn't done. And like he said, being a guy of respect, okay, and what he's done in this era, he will be solidified as one of the great heavyweights of this era. Absolutely, I agree.
He has my respect and admiration as a human being. Never mind a competitor and an opponent.
He all this stuff, good stuff that he's saying about Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, that goes to him as a person being a gladiator, being a warrior and a gladiator. You're more of a gladiator when you can give that respect to somebody else, when you can look at somebody else and be like, yeah, man, he's great. Not better than me. Great fighter. I love that. That right there is where he's coming from. I have no problem talking about how great Deontay Wilder is, how much I admire him, and how much I respect him. He ain't better than me, but I respect him and admire him, and where he comes from, he deserves admiration. I love that. He's right. He's right.
I'd take him out for a beer anytime.
Wow.
No matter what happens in the third fight, whether he knocks me out or I knock him out.
Wow.
He's always got my admiration and respect, whether he respects me or he doesn't.
Wow.
Whether he thinks I'm a piece of shit or whatever.
If somebody thinks I'm a POS, they're not getting a beer from me.
You comprehensively beat him in that second fight. How does Wilder actually beat you?
He can't. He can't be.
I agree. He can't. I don't think Wilder can. I mean, well, if he has a puncher's chance, and that's a good chance coming from Wilder. But other than that, he can't. I'm sorry to say, I can't see Deontay Wilder putting together a game plan to systematically beat him. He can try to land that right hand though, but systematically beat him with a game plan, I don't see it. I can't even imagine it. I can't see it. But catching him with the right hand though, doing something athletic and doing something out of pocket and catching with the right hand and putting his lights out, I can see that. That's going to be the end of my reaction. I think you guys should go to IFL TV, check it out. I mean, this is like an hour-long interview, and I don't want to do the whole thing. I just want to react to him responding to questions in regards to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. ShowBizz, don't let me know how you feel in the comments below. Don't forget, go by my online store, ShowBizztheadult.com, to pick you up some merch. I'm out.